Ah, almost went down the wrong way. Ah, yeah. Ah, fuck. Ah, horrible taste. Ah. Turn this low. Okay, now let's get set up properly. Now, how's that as a lie in the background? No, it's too distracting. Yeah. The last few minutes, try to just connect with God a bit better. Anyway. Which, I'll talk a bit better. Anyway. Lord Jesus Christ, Son of God, have mercy. Maybe I should write that down better. There we go. Bill Bryson. Do a better job. Devotional. I know this is going to sound contradicting, but I really don't want to get into politics at all. But recently, I'm not the source of the information, but yesterday, as the time of filming this, Bondi Beach, Bondi, not Bondi or whatever, Bondi, Bond I, it, victim of a terrorist attack, more likely going to attack the local Jewish community and all that. First day of Hanukkah. I'm not the best person I should know what Hanukkah is. I don't know the details. I know it's like the Jewish version of Christmas, but I'm not the source for that or the news. But anyway, it's just it's weird, misplaced, all that sort of stuff. But every day it's fucked up stuff is happening somewhere. So the the fact that, people can kind of lower themselves to terrorism, shooting people like that, and the fact they're shooting victims. So, um, it's violence is a part of life, but it's not the answer to life. And but today, yesterday, I had a really messed up day. Besides not, independent um, of the Bondi stuff, but um, you know, I was trying to get back to normal. I am trying to find some consolation of because of my foot still bandaged up, so that sort of stuff is throwing me off a bit. But um, so which I have somewhat constructed a bit better today, but neither here nor there. But um, my biggest regret, I could have done it. Like I said, my smoking wasn't out. The cigarettes wasn't out of control today, but I could have done a bit better. Emotional smoking. So hopefully, I can do a better job tomorrow. Than I did today. All right. So I'm still in the Book of Genesis. So anyway, chapter 20. Abraham moved from the Moriah to the southern part of Canaan, lived between Kadesh and Sur. Later, living in Greer, he said that his wife Sarah was his sister. His wife Sarah was his sister. So King Abimelech of Greer had brought had Sarah brought to him. One night God appeared to him in a dream. You are going to die because you have taken this woman, and she is already married. But Abimelech had gone to Nero and said, Lord, I am innocent. Would you destroy me and my people? Abraham himself said it was his sister, and said the same thing. I did this with a clear conscience, and I have done no wrong. God replied in my dream, Yes, I know that you did that with a clear conscience, so I kept you from sinning against me, and that you not touch her. But now give the woman back to her husband. He is a prophet, and he will pray for you, so that you will not die. But if you do not give her back, I warn you, you are going to die, and you will be people. So early the next morning, Abimelech called his officials and told them what had happened, and they were terrified. And Abimelech called Abraham and asked, What have you done to us? What wrong have I done to you to bring this disaster on me and my kingdom? And no one should ever do what you have done to me. Why did you do that? Abraham answered, I thought there would be no one here who has reverence for God, and that you would kill me to get my wife. She is really my sister. She is really my daughter of my father, but not of my mother. I married her. So when God sent me from my father's house into foreign lands, I said to her, You can show how loyal you are by telling everyone that I am your brother. Then Abimelech gave his Sarah to Abraham, and at the same time gave him his sheep, cattle, and slaves. He said to Abraham, Here is my whole land. Live anywhere you like. He said to Sarah, I am giving your brother 1,000 pieces of silver as proof of who you are, that you are innocent, and everyone know that you have done no wrong. Because of what had happened, Sarah and Abraham's life, and the Lord made it impossible for any woman in Abraham's palace to have children. So Abraham prayed for Abimelech, and God healed him. So he healed his wife and his slave. Oh. So, prayed to have all the children. The Lord blessed Sarah, and he had promised. She became pregnant and bore a son to Abraham. When he was old, the boy was born at the time God had said he would be born. Abraham named him Isaac, and Isaac was 8 days old. And Abraham circumcised him as God commanded. Abraham was 100 years old when Isaac was born. Sarah said, God has brought me joy and laughter. Everyone who hears this should laugh with me. And added, who would you get for Abraham, our own baby? The children grew, and one day it was weaned. Abraham gave a great feast. I still haven't got my head to doing something about my nose here. One day Ishmael, whom Hagar the Egyptian had born to Abraham, supplanted Sarah's son Isaac. Sarah saw him to Abraham, send his slave and her son away. The son of his woman must not get a part of your wealth, which my son Isaac should inherit. This is the trouble of Abraham very much because of Ishmael also was his son. But God said to Abraham, don't be worried about the boy and your slave Hagar. Do whatever Sarah tells you, because it is through Isaac that you will have descendants, and I have promised. I will also give you as many children to the sons of women. Here too your son. Early the next morning, Abraham's Hagar brought a leather bag of water. He said to the children, sent her away. She left and wandered about in the wilderness of Beersheba. Water was all gone. She was down in 100 meters away, said to herself, see my child die. While she was sitting there, she began to cry. God heard the boy crying from heaven. The angel of God spoke to Hagar. What are you troubled about, Hagar? Don't be afraid. God has heard this boy crying. Get up and go pick him and comfort him. I'll make a great nation with his descendants. God opened her eyes and saw well. She went and filled the leather bag with water and gave some to the boy. God was with the boy and he grew up, lived in the wilderness of Paran, and became a skillful hunter. His mother found an Egyptian wife for him. At the time, Abraham went to Vehicle, the commander of his army, said to Abraham, God is everything to you. So make it vow, the presence of God will not deceive me. My children, my descendants, I have been loyal to you, so I promise that you will be loyal to me. I have seized Abraham and I don't know. You didn't tell us about it the first I've heard of it. So Abraham, some sheep. Oh gosh, I love reading the word, but I can't stand reading anything out loud. So verse 20, chapter 22. Sometime later, God tested Abraham and called him Abraham. And Abraham answered, yes, here I am. Take your son, God said, your only son, Isaac, whom you love so much, and go to the land of Moriah. There on a mountain I will show you and offer sacrifice to me. Early next morning, he cut some wood for the sacrifice, loaded his donkey, and took Isaac and his 2 servants with him, and started out to the place God had told him about. On the 3rd day, Abraham saw the place in the distance. And he said to the servant, stay here with the donkey. The boy and I will go over there and worship. Come back to you. Abraham made Isaac carry the wood to the sacrifice, and he himself carried a knife and live coals for starting the fire. As they walked along together, Isaac spoke up. Father, he answered, yes, my son. Isaac asked, I see you have the coals for the wood, but where is the lamb for the sacrifice? Abraham answered, God himself will provide one. And the two walked together. When they came to the place which God had told him about, Abraham built an altar and arranged the wood on it. He tied his son up to the place in the altar of the wood, then picked up a knife to kill him. Then the angel of the Lord called him from heaven. Abraham, Abraham. He said, yes, I am. Yes, here I am. Don't hurt the boy, do anything to him. Now I know you honor and obey God, because you have not kept back your son from him. Abraham looked around and ran and caught in the bush by the thorn. And he went and offered the burnt instead of his son. Abraham named the place the Lord provides. And even today the people on the Lord's mountain he provides. The angel of the Lord called Abraham from heaven the 2nd time. I will make a vow my I will make a vow by my own name, the Lord is speaking, that I will richly bless you, because you did this and did not keep back from son from it. I will promise that I will give you as many descendants as there are stars in the sky or grains of the sand along the seashore. Your descendants will conquer your enemies. All the nations will ask me to bless them. I've blessed your descendants. Because you obeyed my command, Abraham went back to his servants. Together, Bethel, and Abraham settled. Later on, Abraham learned that Michal had been born 8 children to his brother Noah, all his names. So, it's 2 chapters. I still don't like reading things out loud. There's one of the most famous stories from the Bible, Abraham sacrificing his son. Still freaks me out. I still got to learn about human sacrifices and stuff, but when it happens. So I'm going to sit here. I'm going to keep filming, but sit here for a few minutes and just thinking and pondering and help clear myself out. In and out of prayer. It'll be really boring watching me do this. Feel this. I've got to get offline for a bit. There's so much stuff at the Bondi fucking shooting. Still in my head and it's disgusting. Well,
So people are still streaming into Bondi to pay their respects to those who've been killed by the terror attack and to support the communities impacted. Our reporter Isabel Rowe has been mingling with people at Bondi and joins us now. Isabel, what's the mood down there this afternoon?
It's incredibly emotional. Everyone I've spoken to has been really sombre. A lot of people are still in tears, a lot of people using the therapy dogs that are around and some of the mental health officials as well. As you can see behind me, people just keep coming minute after minute to lay flowers and pay their respects. A lot of the crowd is Jewish. They broke out into prayer earlier and then sung the national anthem as well. So a lot of people here feeling a genuine connection and sadness for the loss in their community. Have a listen to some of the thoughts from some of those people.
There's been quite a multicultural area, and I'm definitely more conscious of wearing my mug and dovet or having mezuzah on the door. My son being openly Jewish, I feel like it's not safe. It's better to dump things down and to hide our identity because it isn't really safe for us anymore. That's the reality. Isabel, officials.
I'm saying. Well, we'll be there at 1:30.
Yeah.
Да, и Павел, Александр и Федор здесь. Спасибо большое, обязательно постараюсь быть. И как всегда, хочется сказать вам, что славянское содружество опять я посещаю сверху. Паша, ну тебе сам Бог велел Павлу Владимировичу ответить. Да, Павел, вот наконец-то мы дошли до того, что мы перейдем на хорошую, нормальную систему Windows, ну, для домашних. Действительно, мы переходим на системы типа Unix, так что, но это займет некоторое время. Мы передадим слово самому молодому Александру. Добрый вечер, Юля, очень интересный вопрос. Как бы очень сложно на него ответить однозначно в течение 3 минут даже. Я могу сказать, что это как заново учиться ходить. Я поймал себя на мысли, что за 2 недели первого пребывания своего на станции я задавал больше вопросов, чем, наверное, я их задавал в детстве. Я имею в виду вопросов почему, как и так далее. Но это очень интересно, это незабываемо, и оно того стоит, чтобы побывать здесь. Юля, и самый главный вопрос, который всех космонавтов беспокоит, на который нет пока ни у кого ответа. Почему мы все-таки здесь летаем? Слушаем вас. Ну, подготовка к длительному полету составляет от 1,5 до 2 лет, в зависимости от квалификации космонавта. Вот, поэтому сможет ли неподготовленный человек, если его вот он заснул и появился в космосе, то сможет. Но, конечно, доставляют нас сюда космические.
So, update. Still on the men, sure, but it's a lot more. There's a lot more improvement. So it's cleaner and showing signs of healing. So somewhat a bit more healing, but I'm still got to do what I got to do. So anyway, good news.
Candace and I were going to get together and do an event that's little backstory. My mother graduated CSUN.
He was boycotting a decades-old event created by students of color at the school.
Day of Absence was a tradition on Evergreen's campus from
So, following through on the promise, I've sent them an email. Okay. I'm following through on something, so I'm gonna go buy some dry goods, and check my emails to drop them off at this charity thing, so I can at least, like I said, follow through on doing, Christian stuff and volunteering, giving back to my community. Find little ways to kind of do that. So this place called One Meal. They donate food and stuff of that nature to the local people in need locally. So I'm gonna go to Woolworths and just buy some dry goods. There's my friendship. You retard. It's not my fault. Crocs. Singlet, deodorant. Oh, what was that? That's not. So, dry goods. Cans, pasta. I'll start with a small amount. So I don't spend a lot of money on things that they might even take. So if they rejected it, I can at least kind of take it home and my housemates can make use of it. So, who knows? I've not checked to see if they've emailed me back. Actually, maybe. Okay, I'm not going to show you on the camera what I've got, but I'll wait till I get there. It's not that far, so.
Job done before Christmas, but extended trading hours in select stores. Plus, we're open every day except Christmas Day to help you get what you need. Visit our website to check your local store's trading hours.
This is so frustrating. Sucking up my petrol. I did not plan this, but it's alright. It's my first time doing this. It's over that way a bit better. I should have, it's my first time doing this, so, not really planning it good. I should have bought some water as well. Bought some chips, and biscuits and pasta, noodles as well. So, so it's a block over that way. The parking, I wasn't sure where it was, and parking was a bit of an issue, but oh well. Like I said, after I've done this, I'll be able to kind of go, okay, this is what I can do, park times, and know where it is. I'm just trying to break through of getting that sort of experience, physically coming here and getting stuff. So, anyway, so I'm gonna walk over. I need some sleep. I just dropped some food off. I didn't film it. I know exactly where it is. So, I am allowed to rock up when it's open, but I've got to make better plans to it. And sometimes, for me personally, if I haven't done it before, then maybe doing things once or twice, I'll be able to go, okay, I'm better off, this is how I can schedule it, this is how I can time it. Things of that nature. But today was actually the first time to actually follow through on it. So, anyway, I'm going to go home. Fuck, it's hot. But sorry for swearing, so anyway. Now, I was going to go straight home, but I've decided to pull up and go to drop it at the Pioneer Clubhouse, just because it kind of feels it's the right thing to do. Okay, so not been here in ages. So I'm not going to probably do that. I'll probably do anyway. So. So, did it. I I dropped off some food to 1 meal. It's like $20 worth of food or something. So I hope I can break the habit. I've got to double check to see what times they, opening times and stuff. Okay. That needs to be cleaned. So thirsty too. Sounds like fucking good. Google. So 1 meal. Oh wow. So I know where it is now. 7 a.m. Okay. Open. Go down to the bottom. Here. Monday, Wednesday, 4:30. Okay. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 3. Fridays. Okay. So I've done it. They're not open the weekends, which is a bit of a shame. Maybe I can do it. Yeah. Because the thing is, I can't really plan anything definite until I go back to the cafe. Yeah. So every couple of weeks, I try to aim for at least dropping off like food and buying anywhere from like $10 to $20 and driving there and back. I was going to do a Facebook post as well. I'm going to chat GPT. Every couple of weeks. Write me a Facebook. So I'm going to post something on Facebook to letting people I know around here like, what I'm doing. About every couple of weeks, I'll be dropping off dry goods to 1 meal over a cook barrel. Change the spelling. If you would, so if you have or you like to power, do let me know. I'll be more than happy to pick up any excess dry goods, and pop them off to one meal. Do get in touch. It will be the right way to donate. Off your hands to myself. To get in touch with me and to donate any to one meal or eternally. Where's the address and stuff? I'm going to include one meal's address in the post so people know where to go. One Brookvale. Alternately, here is the address and opening times. If you like to drop off any so yeah. So hopefully ChatGPT will help me clear it up. Sure. Hopefully that's a good post. So I'm going to type it out. Also, guys, just letting everyone know, if you're unsure if somebody's written something AI generated, copy and paste it in your Grammarly. They'll be able to tell you if they kind of got it from like a word processor. So yeah. So every couple of weeks, I will be making sure to one meal over itchy eye. Drop off any drop offs. Kind of if you like to contribute, I am more than happy to collect any acts, but don't have the time to make one meal to collect any dry good items on your drop them off when I go. alternatively, if you would prefer to drop the item off yourself, 1 mil is located at 12 Road. Let's fix up the English. I'm good. Copy. Mark this to delete. Facebook. So I think the reason why I want to post, so hopefully, sometimes when you're friends, somebody's doing it, they could really help out, like get people to go off and do things themselves. Not now. Over 1-star reviews of Bondi Attack. Locks in a box. Jewish Bakery in Surrey. Is it Surrey Hills? What's it got? Locks in a box. Ceasefire of anti-Semitism. Good? Damn. What? Why would you do that? They're bots. I'm not getting involved. No. So anyways, the reason why I made a post is people might go, hey look Darcy, I don't have time to go myself, do you mind picking stuff up? Or you could inspire Darcy, inspire other people to do it. Darcy does it, why not me as well? So I'm tired. I have no idea why that's there. So have a sniff. Kitchen always dirty. So, the only thing I'm doing, so it's every Thursday, maybe not every Thursday, but in my recent sort of like scheduling of like what to do during the week, I did tell myself like, hey, every Thursday do something, like, but well, I did it, so make it easy. So when I go back to work, I'll probably be able to set another schedule. You know, because I don't know, like, because it's been so long since I've been at the cafe. You know, just to be fair on them. You know. You know. But I've done it. It took a while too. Like, you know, I've got to take it easy. So about 3 o'clock, I'm gonna try to go for like another walk. Just because. Um, yeah, just it's a hot day. So. No, it's a shame about Bondi too. So, too many police reports, and sometimes stuff like this, I like to wait a little bit, and it's going to be an unfolding thing. It's fucked. It's not Australia. No, it can happen elsewhere. Even when that shit was happening in Christchurch, I'm like, oh fuck, that doesn't seem like real. I don't know. Oh, okay. So checking out my bandage. It's a bit weird. Well, I'll change it tomorrow or something. And that's the father and son, so let the police do their jobs. Um, so anyway, you know, don't get me wrong. Like, I like going to the Pioneer House, but they've changed their system. I don't feel like I'm doing as much. You know, new staff, new policies, new laws. So yeah, I don't think they're doing as much. I'm not getting it twisted. Like, I know exactly that the fact that I can not, even though I might want to help out and make a difference and stuff, I really don't think my actions will be like that. You know, massive like changes and stuff. Well, who knows? Ugh, crazy. Ugh, alright. They're fucking creepy, man. Showered and cleaned up. Bought about 9 or 10 eggs. Whew. So, I'll let them cool down a bit before I put them in the fridge. Room temperature. Even the flies off. So, I'm going to do an AA meeting tonight. Trim my beard a little bit. Oh, it's a little wet. Shit. Oh, my nails as well. It clean my nails. So, who knows? Reddit. I'm going to get my foot checked, so it's good stuff. So, a bit of an update. My foot is going to be hopefully better at the end of the week. So the nurse says, anyway, just try to spend some time with the Lord and readjust and meditate. Trying to remind myself of what happens and stuff up and I control myself. Anyway, I've got the book of Isaiah open. Should at least do a verse before I go to bed. And I'm going to pick chapter 26, verse 12. You will give us prosperity, Lord. Everything that we achieve is the result of what you do. Lord our God, we have been ruled by others, but alone you are our Lord. That's 2 verses actually, so... Anyway, gonna have a conversation with somebody tomorrow about stuff, but other than that, no. Anyway, I'd quickly do a Jesus prayer. Lord